Hey, how's it going? It's February 3rd, 2022. This is your daily sweet talk. Um, there's a lot of gimmick accounts on Twitter.com, the website Twitter. If you don't use Twitter, a gimmick account is basically like they post a specific type of thing. There's like in character accounts. They just post like memes about a specific show, or just meme accounts in general. Um, there's also out of context accounts where they will take a property or something and just post clips from it out of context. Like, oh, here's clips from the Marvel Cinematic Universe out of context. Here's clips from Ray William Johnson's show Equals 3 out of context. Except most of these accounts that say so and so out of context, not only are the clips not out of context, it's just like a joke from the thing that they're getting a clip from. It's just a funny clip. It might as well be called something funny moments. The Family Guy. I think there's one for Family Guy. It's just called Family Guy Funny Moments. It doesn't say Family Guy out of context because it's not out of context. Although honestly, those type of things easily could be because they're the cutaway gags, and if you take away the setup for the cutaway, then that would be out of context. But a lot of these accounts also link to the whatever it is they're taking a clip from, and it's good to link to the source and stuff. But it defeats the whole purpose of it being out of context because now it's in context. You have the context right there. I don't know. These type of accounts really annoy me because they're good when they're well done. I have two of them, and I think I do a decent job, except for that I don't update them because it takes effort to not to have it actually out of context, to have good clips that are out of context, and that aren't just like a funny thing from a thing. But then you also have a lot of accounts now that are saying, and this isn't as much a thing anymore. It was for a hot minute, but there were these accounts that would say, like everything out of context, memes out of context, whatever, and it's just an excuse to be a meme account, basically. And now you have accounts that don't even need the excuse. It's just like literally just posting funny memes. And you got a lot of big accounts now that are just posting, and they are kind of out of context if you're not familiar with memes. Some of these accounts, but I hate reposters. That's a whole other thing. And so when I see accounts like this that are just like taking this sort of format as an excuse to post stuff that they didn't make and get lots of clicks and engagement for it, that really annoys me. And it's funny because a lot of the time people think, oh, it's okay because I'm linking the source to the thing. And so I'm giving them exposure. But if you have an actual out of context account, then it would be better off not to link to the source. But the thing is, because you're not linking to the source, but you're changing it by removing the context. It would be as if it's not the same amount of changing it as making a meme with a clip, but it is transformative in that way, removing the context, and I would argue that even can lead people to go investigate and find the source. I think it's more likely that they would look for the source if it's not listed in the cases of no context accounts, because it's like, well, what is the context? Now I need to know. But most of these no context accounts, there's also the fact that these gimmick accounts are like breaking character all the time. That's a whole other bag of worms, but most of these are not well managed.